YouTube? What is going on, YouTube? Well, back to the air leak, guys. I made a video 7 days ago about me having issues trying to find an air leak. A lot of people suggested that it was my threaded line that goes into the tranny, which is that one. So I replaced it. I put a brand new one. You guys can see it's pretty long, so I had to, because I got to put it in the chassis right there, and then it comes out right there. Well, that didn't fix the issue, but let me give you guys some advice, okay? So them two valves right there, that one and that one, them are your ABS anti-lock brake valves. When them leak, and this one right here, the quick release valve, when they leak, 9 out of 10 times, it's not the valves themselves. It's gonna be the brake drums, the brake chambers. So before you do that, before you swap out the valves, even the valve on the bottom, the big valve, before you do that, check your brake chambers, okay? Brake chambers. So, I'm doing all kinds of air checks, trying to find out what the hell was going on with the truck. Well, come to find out that it was that brake drum, okay? So, what I was getting was, so I would drive on the freeway, and then I'd get off the freeway, and I'd come to a stop, and my primary gauge would go down to 100. So that was the issue I was having. So that's why I swapped out these valves, the quick release valve, that air line right there, and then some fittings, because they were all leaking. But come to find out that it was the brake drum. Now, this is what's going on. So you check the brake drum by releasing your parking brake, your yellow brake inside the truck, right? So all of them, all the brake drums will release some air, but then it'll shut off. So that's why I couldn't find it. So this is the way you check. All right, so you follow this line right here to see where it goes. So if this one is leaking, that might be because your brake drum is no good, or it's going no good. And the way you check it is you follow this line right here all the way down to the brake drum. You release your parking brake inside the tractor. You disconnect this line right here from down there, and you put your finger in there. You put your finger on the hole, and you will see your slack adjuster pulling out. If it does that, that means your brake drum is out, and I guarantee you your valves will stop leaking. Same thing. Drop my damn. Same thing with your quick release valve, okay? Same thing. If it's leaking, just check your brake drums first. That's the easiest way before you replace your quick release valve. Check your brake drums, brake chambers, I mean. Make sure that they're not leaking. And again, release the yellow parking brake inside the truck. And if they're not leaking, like right now, they're not hissing, just take this line off. You want to take the service line off, and on the brake drum itself, it says service brake and emergency brake, or it'll say parking brake, like this one right here. So you want to take your service brake off. Let me show you guys. See, like this one, This one says parking brake, and then service brake on this side. If you guys can see it, it'll say service brake right there. So you want to take your service line out. Take your service line out, and then put your thumb on the hole of the fitting, on the brake chamber, not on the airline. Don't worry about the airline. Just disconnect this airline right here, and put your finger on the fitting where the hole is, and you will see your slack adjuster push out. If it does that, it's time to replace that brake drum. But yeah, that was a hell of a mission, guys. Hell of a mission trying to find this air leak. But after a couple of $1,000, I finally got to it. It was a mission. It was a mission, and then it was something else. I'll tell you that much. It was crazy trying to find this air leak, but finally found it. But yeah, guys, if your valves are leaking, check them airlines first. Check them brake chambers first, because you'll save yourself a lot of money. I spend a lot of money trying to get this truck right. Bought four airbags, these two valves, the quick release valve, the braided line, and then some fittings, and then the dash valve inside the truck, the tractor and parking valve. So yeah, guys, just a quick hint: check these brake drums that way. It'll save you a lot of money. All right, if you're out there driving, drive safe, be safe. We'll see you guys on our next video.